Howdy cowboys and cowgirls, I'm Cowboy Jack. Today I'm here with my buddy Punch. This is my own personal puppy dog and he is ready for a walk. It's such a beautiful Texas day. I thought we'd take him for a little walk together. There's a pond right here in my neighborhood. I thought we could check it out, go over there and have a good time. But we'll learn about what it means to walk a dog and how we do it safely. So come on, let's get at it. Come on, Punch. Now I know my buddy Punch has a very unique name. Ooh, you hear that bird? So anyways, his name is Punch because when he wants something, he'll actually come up to you and punch you with his mouth like this. Kind of like a bird pecks you with their beak. It's really funny. Come on, Punch. Wow, guys, there's a lot of birds out today. This is so cool. I just love taking Punch for a walk. Now, when you're walking a dog, you have a leash. And Punch here actually wears it. Punchy, turn around for me real quick. He wears this harness on his chest to make sure he doesn't slip out of this leash because he can get kind of excited if he sees his friend the squirrel. But this leash, you always want to make sure you have a good grip on it. And I also use my other hand to kind of lead him along, just like this. Nothing like a nice walk outside, breathe some of that fresh air, let the wind blow through your hair, you know. Hey, wait a second, are you guys laughing at my hair? All right, Punchy, they're laughing at my hair. Better put this hat back on. Whew. Okay, now that's over, let's get going. Now, one thing to remember when you're walking a puppy dog is they may need a bathroom break. So you always carry with you a couple of doggy bathroom bags. And what you do is once they are done doing their business, you pick it up. That way you don't leave a mess and somebody accidentally step in it. I mean, after school, everybody's walking here and trying to get home, and how gross would that be if they stepped in your dog's bathroom break? So you always make sure to pick up after yourself. You just tie it up and throw it in the nearest garbage can. All right, let's get going. All right, so here we are at a busy intersection. What we want to do is look both ways. Now, of course, if you can cross with an adult, that is absolutely best. Safety first, always. But when you come to an intersection, you want to look to your right and then to your left and make sure there's no cars coming. And right now there is a car coming, so we're going to wait for it to pass and then we'll go on across right in the middle of the crosswalk. All right, guys, we're all clear. Let's get across this street. Now, the pond is down this way, so we better go this way. Right, Punch? Wait, which way do you want to go? I think he says this way. All right, Punch, let's get onto that pond. Boy, he's really eager, and that's why it's important to have a really tight grip on the leash. Sometimes puppy dogs see things they want to check out, and they'll pull really hard, but you gotta remember to give them plenty of time to sniff around and enjoy the scenery. Boy, our family adopted Punch a long time ago from the animal shelter, and we've had him probably, I don't know, 6 or 7 years, and we just love his personality. He is so much fun. He's a great boy. He's got a lot of nicknames too. We call him Punchy, Punchy Boy, Wheezy Cheesy, Wheezy Cheesy Lemon Squeezy. That's what the kids say. All right, Punch, let's get to that pond. Oh, and see, he's sniffing something. He thinks he smells a squirrel there. Where's the squirrel, Punchy? Where's the squirrel? Well, he's not talking. You just got to give him plenty of time. He's taking in all the smells. All right, buddy, let's get going. And see, normally he likes to stay pretty close, but if I let him, he'll go as far as you want. And you don't ever want a dog to pull you, so that's why I use my other hand to kind of keep him in closer and make sure he doesn't run off or anything crazy. All right, Punchy, you want to skip with me? Let's get a little skip going. I think he likes it. Hey, you're not skipping. All right, well, if we're not gonna both do it together, I guess we won't skip at all. Come on, Punch, let's get onto that pond. Really kind of sad he didn't want to skip with me, but you know what? Dogs' legs are built a little bit differently than ours, since they might not know exactly how to skip. All right, I see that pond right over here. You guys are gonna be really excited when we get to it. It's gonna be fun to look at. Whoop, Punch, remember, what do we have to do, buddy? We have to look to our right and look to our left and make sure there's no cars coming. See, there was a car coming and we don't know if they were turning. So it's a good thing that we stopped, right, buddy? He said right. All right. Couple more cars and here we go. Come on, Bubba. Woo, he smells something he likes in the grass. See, and it's a good thing I've got a good hold on this leash because he's a big, strong pup. Come on, Punchy. Woo. Sometimes the puppy dog will get you wrapped up in the leash like this, and you're like, ah, how do I get it? You just have to take time and unwrap yourself. Boy, that breeze feels nice. Now this pond is usually a little bit more full, but we're in a bad Texas drought right now. And so the water's pretty low, but there's still a lot of fish and turtles having fun and hanging out in there. Come on, Punch, let's go over here and check out the pond. Wow. Now, buddy, I don't think you're going for a swim today because this water is pretty low. But look, guys, look down at the very edge of the water. You can see all these little fish swimming around. So there's still a lot of life in this pond, even though there's not that much water. Now, one thing you have to be really careful of, even when you're walking off of the concrete or even on the concrete, on a warm day like today, some of those reptiles like snakes, our slithery friends, might come out and try to catch a little bit of sun because they're cold-blooded animals. So we always want to be really careful about where we step and make sure we don't encounter one of those guys, right, Punch? Come on, buddy. Hey, what are you guys doing all the way over there? Come on. I know Punch really wants to look in that water and see what's going on, but we don't have time for a bath and all that today, so I'm gonna keep him out of the water, even though he is a really great swimmer. Whew, Punch, you got me wrapped up. See how I'm wrapped up? Let me get this leash on the other side. And I never drop the leash. I'm always holding it with at least one hand. I'm letting him get a little bit closer to the water to check it out. I just wanted to give a real quick shout out to my friends Caney, Kanan, and Kentley from Springtown, Texas. I hope you guys are having a great day. And here we are. Go get him, Punch, go get him. What a good boy. Now, dogs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some dogs are big, some dogs are little. It doesn't matter, we treat all dogs the same. They're our friends and we treat them with great respect. We absolutely love and care for them. Make sure they have plenty of food and water, just like Punchy here. He's not too skinny, he's got a good little belly on him. He's a good boy. Whew. Punchy, what'd you find in that stick, buddy? Look what I found here. I found a branch with a bunch of acorns on it. Now, Cowboy Caden and Cowgirl Addison are absolutely obsessed with acorns right now. You know what'd be fun? We could throw these in the water and see how big of a splash they make. Punchy, how far do you think I can throw it? Well, I'm holding you on leash, so maybe I'll just toss them underhand. That was a pretty big splash. Whoa! Did you guys see that? A fish bit it right when I threw it in. Let's see if we can do that again. No, that was like a once in a lifetime thing right there. That was cool. Boy, that tells me one thing. These fish are really hungry because the water's so low. Somebody could come over here and do some really good fishing. I wonder who that could be. Come on, Punchy. See, we're watching where we step, making sure we don't encounter any snakes or anything else. Punchy, there's no squirrels in that tree. Come on, Bubba. He's always looking for squirrels. Squirrels are his absolute best friends. Now, we don't want to keep Punch out too long because he's a puppy dog and he's not used to all this heat, and it's still a little bit hot out here. I think it's about 92, 93 degrees today. So I don't want to keep him gone for that long. So I guess we'll go ahead and take him back to the house and let him get some water. Boy, I need some water too. Always remember, when you're outside, you need to stay hydrated. If you ain't drinking water, you oughter. That's what I always say. Now, another thing is that there's all kinds of different leashes. You know, like I said, Punch is wearing a harness. Guys, come look at this. See, it's got this carabiner on here to keep him all locked in, and that keeps him tight. But some people like to call what they call an English lead. This is what we use on most of our pups. See, it's got this loop right here, and you just pull it out, slide it over their neck, and then this little leather piece you leave pretty loose. And that way, they've got room to breathe, and if they pull too much, you can use this to help correct them. It's a really good training tool, but it's also a great leash because it's not connected to their collar. A lot of leashes out there connect to a dog's collar, and if a dog gets scared, they can back up and slip out of that collar. That's why I really like these, because there's no chance they'll come off, right, Punchy? All right, Bubba. Are you having fun? All right, guys, well, this has been such a cool adventure. Let's head back to the house. Come on, Punch. Well, we've got another street to cross. I'm gonna look left, look right, look left again. All right, let's go. Boy, my buddy Punch has one speed, and that is full on. So that's why it's really good that we've got this harness on him. He's always looking for squirrels, always interested in everything. And I'm sure your puppy dog is the same way. Boy, I tell you what, there's just something special about getting outside and enjoying the great outdoors with your best pal, your puppy dog. There is no better friend in the world that you can have than a dog. It's always good to be aware of your surroundings, right? So right now I know I'm walking on a sidewalk. I've got Punch here with me, a lot of trees around. He's sniffing. We're always paying attention to what's going on. Punchy, you don't want to get up in that bush. Sometimes our dogs like to try to get away from us. Not because they actually want to get away from us, just because they're interested in something that they can't see. All right, Punch, let's go. Don't you think Punchy's a natural star? I think he's really enjoying this. I hope you guys are having a great time watching him, because he's showing off. He's like, hey, I know Jack was on TV before, and now it's my time to shine. Come on, Wheeze. What do you smell, bud? He smells something really good. I brought something for him. Hey, Punch. Punch, look what I got. Now, I brought a special baggie with treats in it for Punch if he was good. Can you sit down? Look at that. What a good boy. I just love his attitude. He is always in for a good time. Let's go, Punch. And see, we're letting him smell around and enjoy his time outside. He's really soaking it all in. Once he gets home, Punch here is going to be bragging to all of his brothers and sisters saying, guess what I got to do? Get it, Punch. You got to get that exercise in, buddy. It's always good to get some exercise. Spend a little time outdoors, even if you're just going for a walk. Get that blood pumping, take in those sights and smells and sounds, all those things. Now, we're gonna have to cross this street, Punch, so what do we have to do? Punch, what do we have to do? That's right, he said we have to look both ways and make sure we're extra careful. Now, there's nobody to the left, nobody to the right. Let's go, buddy. All right. Now, as you can see, my buddy Punch is pretty worn out from this walk. You know what? I am too. I mean, it's getting a little bit warm. Hey, are you guys laughing at my hair again? Hold on a second. Hey, Punch, look this way. Look at that, Cowboy Punch. Ah, poor Punchy. He doesn't like wearing a hat, but I think he looks extra cute wearing it. Anyhow, let me put it back on my head. Well, I hope you guys had a blast with me walking my dog today. I know Punch had a great time and I did too. So until I see you next time, Punch, you wanna do the yeehaw with me? I don't know if he's up for it or not, but we'll try. Ready, Punch, 1, 2, 3, yeehaw!